Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on BYND. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, if you're new to charts, not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Been doing this analysis. I think this is now my third day in a row, and this one remains a very interesting setup going forward. And next week, a lot of people are going to be watching this pattern. So one of these situations where I'm not trying to come across like this is some sort of special skill discovery on my part. No, anybody that uses charts, understands charts, have noticed these levels and are going to be watching them. And I bring all that up because when a lot of eyeballs are watching the same areas and wondering the same things, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some very dynamic price movements. And that's what we have going on with a couple of these areas. The first area being the fact that, the price pulled back some today, but the key thing was after the pullback, it's not like it went all the way back to where it started down here in the 96s. It actually built a little higher low before working its way back upwards, which is now giving the ability to put this trend line into place right here. So this is an area where a whole lot of people are going to be watching it, long, shorts, and everybody in between, wondering, can the price stay above this trend line? If the price pulls back here and breaks down through it, is that a guarantee it's going down to 96? No such thing as a guarantee, but it becomes a lot more logical to think that 96 very well could come back into play, especially if it's a higher volume break of that trend line. But as of right now, you got to give the bulls some credit where credit's due. Had the low there. Things were looking shaky as the price pulled back, but the bulls stepped up, built that higher low before launching the price back upwards. So we'll see if that is the beginning of anything bigger or not, but you got to look at all this with a very skeptical eye. The reason being, all this is occurring down below a 50-period moving average, which has a very clear downward slant to it. And whenever that is occurring, like I said, this could be the start of something bigger. You never know, but you got to be skeptical because it's all happening, within the context of a bearish trend. And if you look back through the history of things, you can see the price has bounced before several times. So, right there. Very nice move, pulled back, try to consolidate out, and then new lows. Right there, nice move, new lows. Right there, nice move, new lows. So again, I'm not saying this thing is for sure going to new lows. I'm just explaining why you have to be skeptical of any sort of, strength to the upside. Now, if the price can get up there and, bust through that 50-period moving average and start to maintain up above it, so let's call it, start to maintain up above 104, then that's at that point, still more work would need to be done. But at that point, it becomes a whole lot more logical and valid to say, hey, you know what? Maybe things are really starting to turn around. But one hurdle at a time, and the first key hurdle definitely going to be that 50-period moving average. But like I said, got to give credit to the bulls. We're able to build some higher bases, got this trend line in place. So let's see if the price can maintain above it or not next week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.